This is a children's story by theFolksinger.
A Man's Work, a short story by Bill Evenhouse. The story is read by the author, Bill Evenhouse, and the songs are both composed and performed by theFolksinger. A Man's Work. Most mornings in Nuhu's dreams a little baby cries, and Nuhu wakes up. He looks around his hut for the baby, and the baby is not there. It's only the little goat outside, Nuhu thinks, always looking for its mother. Nuhu pushes open the wooden shutter of the single window in his room. The sunlight tells him he has slept late. The leaves of the mango trees glisten from a short, heavy rain during the night. Nuhu knows that in the Benue Valley of Nigeria, the rains will return every day or two for another month. Then the dry season will return, and the stream winding past his village of Ikwe will almost go dry. Today, Nuhu slips into his khaki shorts and leaves his hut to wash at the stream. It will be flowing fast because of last night's rain. He thinks of Wokari, 30 miles away, where the chief of the Jukan lives in his palace. Nuhu hopes someday to go there, but not during the dry season. There is no stream running through the city, and when the rains stop, the people must travel many miles to get water for drinking and washing. How lucky I am to live in Ikwe, Nuhu says to himself. At the beginning of the path to the stream, Nuhu stops by the ancient baobab tree. It is split down the middle, and each half seems to be a separate tree, leaning on the ground, using its little stubby branches as elbows. "Good morning, Mr. Baobab," Nuhu says to the tree. "What do you think? Am I 10 years old or 11? You should know." "Good morning, Mr. Tree, do you know me? I'm a boy of 10, and you're my oldest friend. Now you're almost bent in two. Still I'm proud to talk to you. My mother and grandmother say that we both share a wondrous day. The lightning struck you on the morn of the very day that I was born. Was it just 10 years ago? That is something you must know. Though I wish you could, you can't walk. And though I wish you could, you can't talk. And though I'm small compared to you, these are things that I can do. Still someday I'd like to be as strong and sturdy as a tree. We'll see. We'll see someday. We'll see. Nuhu touches the tree because he thinks of it as his friend. Then he walks slowly toward the stream. You are 10, his mother says. You were born before the Civil War, during the year the lightning split the baobab tree. But his grandmother says, that was 11 years ago. If I am 11, Nuhu thinks, I am very small for my age. I must be 10. But I feel older than that, and I know as much as the bigger boys in my class at school. There is no school today because it is the day of the big market. Throughout the morning, many people will walk to Fiai, the village where the market would be this week. Next week, the market will be in Ikwe, and Nuhu's mother will be selling a portion of the yams from their farm. But this week, she will stay home, because Fiai is almost 15 miles walking, and because father needs food prepared before he goes off to work on his farm. Halfway to the stream, Nuhu meets his mother coming from her bath. She carries a calabash of muddy water on her head. Nuhu bends one knee to the ground and looks at the ground as he greets his mother in the proper fashion. She touches his head with her hand and then continues homeward. My mother is a very beautiful woman, Nuhu thinks to himself. When I grow up, I will have a very beautiful wife of my own, just like her. I often think nobody has a mother like mine. She's wise and beautiful, and most important, she's kind. She buys and sells in the market, and she tends our house. Our clothes are clean, and the grain bin has no mouse. Now I'm a brave boy, and if I fall, you won't hear me cry, you won't hear me call. But still I know my mother will care, and when I get home, she will be there to wash my wounds and bandage them clean. She's the very best mother that I've ever seen. She's the very best mother that I've ever seen. While Nuhu bathes in the stream, he looks for his father, but his father is not there. Nuhu guesses he is in his special eating enclosure, eating the breakfast his mother has prepared. Nuhu hurries back home and slips into the enclosure. He knows he is not supposed to be there while his father is eating, but he is sure that his father won't be angry with him. He sits quietly beside his father in the enclosure and says nothing. Nuhu's father hands him a small calabash filled with a millet drink, and Nuhu slowly sips it. I'm a big man, he thinks to himself, eating in a big man's enclosure. I must be 11, and someday I will have an enclosure of my own. Perhaps I will let my son sit with me. Nuhu smiles to himself. Suddenly, his father is speaking to him. You are growing up, my son, he says, and I have work for you to do today. The millet in my field is ripening, and the monkeys will come for it. Do you think you can sit in the tree and stay awake? If you fall asleep, the monkeys will eat all they can. I've eaten with my father, he treats me like a man. He's given me a task to do, and I am sure I can. I can, and I am sure I can. The monkeys and the birds will try to spoil